she is choosing to use that second chance at life to come at me and my son. It just speaks volumes on who she is. Once you cross the line and speak on my kids, just know we will forever have beef.
Good morning. So social media is like blazing in response to Mena being fired from Love and Hip Hop. And I don't even watch the show, but the clip came across my timeline, and so I weighed in and I posted that story about it. But I forgot that most of you are like me, who don't watch the show and who are older and don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So I said, let me just do a video about this. Okay. So you saw the clip, and raise your hand if you are a black woman, black or brown woman, and at any point in your life you have been in an argument with someone, provoked or not provoked, and they made a choice to insult you by referring to your complexion or referring to your features in a way that's derogatory. Raise your hand. Listen, I've been called the worst by people that I love the most. Lest we not forget that in our community, and in the black and brown community, there's this thing called colorism, right? And I went and I grabbed my book because when I was younger, I studied, researched, wrote papers about the color complex because I tried to understand it, you guys. And so lest we not forget that in our community, we were always pitted against one another. And the darker we were, the more black we looked like, the more black our features, the less appealing and attractive we were even to our own people. It is our own people, black and brown people, that put our own features down, that do not actually love ourselves. Lest we not forget that and think that we've come so long that it's still not happening, where the lighter skinned you are, the more white you look, the more beautiful you are, the more attractive you are to black men. Lest we not forget that. Erica's choice in insult to Spice, not saying that Spice was right, because she wasn't, but Erica's choice in insult is very telling. It's actually an admission to her beliefs about her own beauty and the beauty of black and brown people, because the lighter you are to some people, the more attractive you are. Let's not forget that colorism and racism exists, and self-hate exists even amongst us. And what do we choose to do with it? We can't continue to allow it, because when we continue to allow it, we teach it to our children. We pass it on like a legacy, just like the legacy of hatred, just like the legacy of the Ku Klux Klan, just like the legacy of Willie Lynch. We pass it on when we do not address it. So do I think that she should have been fired? Yes, because I believe that it is us standing up and saying, no, we're not going to take this. We're not going to take this on and pass it on to another generation. You know why I say that? Because I know that she really is a racist. Let me tell you how I know that. Because when we are really, really upset, our brain can't even regulate itself enough to get to the thinking part of our brain. So we default to our lowest beliefs. We default to the things that we actually believe at our core, and it comes out, but it's always the truth of what we believe. As a demographic, as the target demographic of this show, you simply cannot be trying to get rich off of us from watching the show and secretly hating on us and thinking that you're better than us at the same time. That just does not go, and it should not be tolerated anymore.